Hi friends, this is Pastor Charlie with this week's Midweek Challenge. I hope that you have been following along in our Bible year readings. If you have gotten out of the habit or you just got tired of reading the scripture a few months back and stopped, I want to invite you to get back into it. We are in Mark's Gospel at the minute. It is short, it is snappy, it is high-paced and exciting. There is no better book of the Bible to jump in on than Mark's Gospel. So I invite you to get in, get caught up and find our way through. If you were in church last Sunday, you know that I preached a sermon right out of Mark chapter 1 that invited us to be active followers of Christ. Not those who simply say yes to Jesus and then sit back down, but those who say yes to Jesus and get up, leave our nets, and follow. And so I want to ask you and check in on that this week. How have you been active in your Christian journey? Maybe you've joined in with one of our feeding ministries. Maybe you have extended your time of prayer for the world and for your brothers and sisters in this church this week. We are all called to be those who are active in our faith, and there are ways for all of us to be active in our faith lives. And so I encourage you to take the message from Sunday. If you haven't heard it yet, go back and listen to it. Take that message and let it be a challenge to your own journey of discipleship. When I think about Memorial here, when I think about the journey that we've been on through COVID and now in this journey of rebuilding on the other side of the last couple of years, I want to invite you to be a part of that. You see, we can't just do that as a staff team here or as a few who seem to be more involved in many areas. It takes every single one of us to do the work of rebuilding after something like what we've been through in recent years. And so I'm going to invite you to that active discipleship again. Get involved. Get involved in a Bible study. I'm starting a study on Romans tonight, and I'd love for you to be a part of it. And if you can't make it tonight, why don't you join us next week? Maybe you'll be part of one of our Bible year study groups. Maybe you want, if you're a female, to join up with a UMW circle and fulfill your discipleship call through joining in with one of those groups. We have Sunday school classes. We have IDN, feeding ministries, Gracie's Kitchen, involvement with Barnabas. There is no reason for someone not to be involved and active in their faith at this church. And as we rebuild, we can all actually also take a role in showing up every Sunday, being an encouragement to one another, lifting one another's spirits by simply being here. We can also be active in rebuilding the life of our church again by inviting our friends and our neighbours and our family members. There's good news preached here every week. We welcome all people to experience the love and grace of God at Memorial United Methodist Church. So why don't you invite some of your friends or relatives or neighbours to come along and be a part of what God is doing here too. The Midweek Challenge, friends, is the challenge to an active faith journey, an active discipleship, however we choose to do that. The challenge is to hear the call of Jesus, say yes, and actually get up from our nets and follow him. It's been great chatting with you for these few minutes. I hope to see you this coming Sunday at one of our 4 services. God bless you and take care.